Canninghill Piers, we are just minutes drive to CTE, and CTE can potentially lead you to AYE and also MCE. So it will lead you to different parts of Singapore. Okay, of course, here you can bring you to the north, and this is more towards the west, and MCE is more towards the east. So all direction. Anyway, you are in the prime city central location already. Okay, there's many heritage and historical buildings at Fort Canning itself, and I strongly encourage you to visit Fort Canning. And I realize that a lot of Singaporeans, okay, don't go to Fort Canning. Okay, and I think it is a pretty nice space. And if you realize, if you look at this, the little knoll here is the highest point where Fort Canning is, right? There's this little valley area, okay, where a lot of heritage value that you can see. So also a good place for you to take photos as well. A lot of greeneries, a lot of fresh air. And these few photos, we took it with our iPhone. And since then, the demolition of the old Liang Court has been completed. Everything has been torn down. Okay, when you visit there. And of course, 𝒞𝒂𝓃𝓃𝓃𝓃𝓃 Bakery is there now. There's a lot of people coming here, putting on their picnic mat and having weekend parties with their friends and their loved ones. And children, okay, if you have got young children, you can also bring them. There's amazing playground, very modern, and also pretty much a lot of slides for your, what is Raffles House? I don't know. Okay, come. First photo, where is this place? Okay, so not everybody is very clear. In fact, this is the National Theatre. Okay, personally, I've never seen all these things before until I was appointed the DD of Canninghill Piers. Then we go and walk the ground. Then we realize, wow, this thing is still there, right? They actually kept this monument, okay, from the heritage point of view, so that all of us can still take photo with this previous old National Theatre of Singapore. Next one, okay, some of you already typed there the answer. Okay, Van Cleef Aquarium. Come to all the young Singaporeans and PR out there. Okay, do you know this is the place whereby they have got all the fishes, right? Whereby the parents always bring, you see, you can see all the school children here visit the aquarium at Fort Canning, right? So it has been torn down already. Next, where is this place? What do you call this? Oh, is it the public swimming pool? Right? It has been since replaced with the bakery, 𝒞𝒂𝓃𝓃𝓃𝓃𝓃 Bakery. This is the River Valley Primary School. I just cannot imagine this place used to have swimming pool, but you look at the number of people, they obviously don't observe social distancing, don't have to at that point in time, right? Okay, and of course, this Battle Box of Singapore, right? So this is a little uphill at Fort Canning. So no wonder they do their operation, their meetings, okay, at this Battle Box. All right, so with this simple introduction about Fort Canning, I also like to show you the project orientation and also potentially show you some of the views, okay, at Canninghill Piers. So if you look at this artist impression provided by developer, okay, definitely we're going to enjoy the Marina Bay and city center view, whereby you will definitely see, okay, the fireworks when it is there. And if you realize, if you look at Clarke Quay especially, didn't you realize it is very colorful? All the bridges have got pink color, blue color, green color, red color, very beautiful. How many of you think it is nice? Okay, if you're nice, can you just type nice inside, okay, the chat group? Okay, because it's a bit longer for this webinar, so I try to make it more interactive if possible, all right? So we will have some fun while you are learning more about this project. And this is the day view, okay? So on the left, definitely you can see Fort Canning, right? So you can see Fort Canning here. So a lot of greenery that smoothen your eye. And also, if you look at the top left, you actually see Bugis City Hall, okay, South Beach area. And you can see Singapore Flyer here, Marina Bay, and your CBD, which is on the right-hand side. The nearest tallest building, okay, will be the Central, which is here. right? So this is pretty far away if you ask me, right? So it's not going to block your visual when you go high enough. So there's 4, okay, orientation. A, if you look at A, if you are buying tower 1, okay, guys, take note, this is tower 1. Your potential view will be this view, whereby you are facing UE Square and also Botanical Garden side. All right. So if you are looking at view B, okay, you are facing the Singapore River, you will be seeing, okay, the river here and river here. And of course, if you tilt a little bit more towards your right, this is where Robertson Quay is. And of course, the sea view, okay, this is sea, you will definitely be seeing Fort Canning, right? So a lot of people like greeneries, especially in Orchard, in the central of Singapore, where greeneries are limited. This is one highly sought after view, if you ask me. Okay, last but not least, if you are facing D, okay, this block is block 5, guys, block 5, okay, so block 1 and block 5. Block, the view from D, you will actually see MBS and also CBD. Okay, so these are the potential views that your buyers will be buying into, okay, at Canninghill Piers. So take note of this block to block distance. So we try to do as much setback as possible from the river, from the MRT station, from Clarke Quay, okay, and this is the best the developer and architect can do. So you can take a photo or you wait for our slides. We will send it to you as soon as possible. Right, so 2 very unique view. One is the greenery view, or you will be potentially facing the water. Every unit has got a good view at Canninghill Piers. Okay, I repeat, Canninghill Piers, you have got all units having a good view. Okay, a bird's eye view from Canninghill. So this is potentially where Canninghill is gonna be, right? So you look far, you can see Marina Bay. Okay. 门前有流水，门后有靠山. So there's always a saying, okay, it's important to have, or it's always ideal to have a backing behind your house, and in front of you, you are facing the water feature for, in this case, okay, Singapore River. So according to this article, it says it will bring you more health and more wealth. So it is good to put your money into investment in this prime location. Right, so if you are facing Fort Canning, this is the view, right? So this is the greenery view that you will potentially look, right? Fort Canning Park. And the other side, if you are facing more towards the Singapore River, okay, you must understand if you go high enough, because my 48-story tower will potentially be here, you can see all the way towards, okay, this is Robertson Quay area. And if you look towards your left, and you can see the Singapore River, Riverside Point, etc. Right, Singapore River view. And of course, MBS, just now I highlighted, okay, from this bird eyes view, you can see all the way to City Hall, right? And of course, here you can see CBD, right? So we are trying to orientate all the salespeople in ERA to better understand what's the potential view that our customers will be having. And of course, a lot of people will be buying because of MBS view. Somehow or rather, when it's always a selling point, no matter what kind of property that you are selling, okay, it's always easier to tell your customer this is the MBS direction, you will see fireworks. And I realize this is how we sell in Singapore, okay? Right, CBD view. And if you wait long enough, okay, before you sell away your Canninghill Piers, okay, you potentially will have this greater southern waterfront view, right, towards your far south. Project description, okay, some details given by developer. I have marked them into different color. First and foremost, everybody please take note, this is a joint venture 50-50 by CapitaLand and also CDL. District 6, 140,000 square feet, okay, residential height 48-story high. In terms of the height level is 180 meters. Residential address, I think we are pretty lucky. We managed to get, okay, road name Clarke. So we have got 2 towers, right? The one nearer to River Valley, which is this one, okay, it will be block 5, and the one taller will be block 1, okay? So block 1 and block 5 Clarke Quay will be the road name for Canninghill Piers. Total, okay, we are coming to 700 units, to be exact, 696 units, right? 2-story commercial podium that includes retail shops, F&B, commercial space, supermarket, and potentially schools. Okay, later I'll elaborate a little bit more. And there will be Somerset Service Apartment, right? Okay, they are managed by Escort Limited. Moxie Hotel, first time into Singapore, if you can see, right? They will be run by Marriott International. Total number of parking lots, okay, guys, they have 373 residential lot, 97 commercial parking lot. A lot of agents have been asking, is there EV lot? Yes, there's EV lots here and here, right? 99 years starts from 3rd September, which is this month. 99 years starts from this month, okay? Vacant possession, okay, they changed a little bit from the previous time they do a briefing to us, now that it is the end of 2026, okay, that your customer potentially will be receiving keys. Okay, guys, so far, any questions? If you have got any question, you can feel free to ask inside our Q&A. My leadership team will be very glad to answer any questions that you have, right? The day view, okay, of Canninghill Piers. And if you can see this, okay, just to show you again, this is Moxie Hotel. This is the service apartment, which is the low rise. This is the 48-story, and this is the 24-story. Night view is really amazing. Look at how colorful is Clarke Quay. There's no way you can drive past this part of River Valley and you don't see Canninghill Piers. All right, so it will be an icon where everybody, including all your taxi uncle and Grab driver, will definitely know the old Liang Court, the new Canninghill Piers. Okay, project description: dual tower connected by an iconic sky bridge, okay, offering unobstructed view of Fort Canning and Singapore River, CBD, Marina Bay, and beyond. Okay, not only that, okay, we are going to offer you outdoor jogging track, okay, a boundary wall adventure team children's play area at level 3, as well as Sky Gym, Infinity Pool, Sky Gourmet, Flexi Lounge, okay, and function room at level 24. Right, there's a lot of details for you to absorb, right? So I will probably do this a few more times so that you guys, okay, especially my taggers, can remember. Okay, clubhouse spending about almost 2,000 square feet, okay, with the Sky Garden located at level 45. Integrated project, right? So what you need to take note is residential, we have got Canninghill Piers. The shopping mall, we have got this. Everybody, right? Can you just help me type out Canninghill Square inside the chat group, right? So that you will remember in your mind. Okay, the easier way is for you to type out, spell out Canninghill Square. Then everybody will help one another remember this F&B retail experience that we are going to experience in 2026. Service apartment, okay, by Somerset, and also Moxie Hotel. Break Angels Group, okay, in short, BIG will be the design architect for Canninghill Piers. Okay, the local architect will be DP Architect. Landscape, Rambo Studio. Project interior, the ID, Asylum Creative Private Limited. Okay, naming rationale, okay, because we have got Fort Canning, we have got Singapore River. So the reason why we've come up with Canninghill Piers, because Fort Canning has got Canning, okay, Fort Canninghill has got a hill, okay, we have got piers in front, we got Singapore River. That's why we call it Canninghill Piers. In Mandarin, we call it Canninghill One, Canninghill One, right? Did I read it correctly? All right. Okay, convenience and amenities, right? So I think many of us are very familiar with Clarke Quay. So it's like walking distance to the Central and Funan Mall. If you drive 7 minutes, you will reach Orchard Road, right? Orchard Road, 7 minutes. Okay, CBD about 5 minutes, MBS about 10 minutes drive. Okay, so this is something that you guys got to take note, because this is how you need to describe to your customer in terms of the retail mix. So B1, we have got our supermarket and food shop, okay, all your food, right? And level 1 and 2, we have got F&B and restaurants. B1, level 1 and level 2, we have got retail shops, gym and schools, okay? Project, design, concept, right? So if you realize, we do have got this park towards our left and we have got river to our right. So what the developer, when doing the site analysis, is to integrate the park and river to the tall podium that we have, okay, at Canninghill Piers. So what they will do, they actually come out to integrate the park into the podium and also the podium into the public area, whereby the future, this will be the promenade area. There will be no cars at all. Later, I'll show you another perspective. All right. So all in all, they are trying to integrate these 3 different components: the greeneries, the water, and the podium here, okay, into one. So if you look at the design concept, how are they going to do it? Okay, they're going to bring these greeneries into Canninghill Piers. So later, I'm going to show you some perspective from the landscaper, and also how they're going to bring people who walk along Singapore River into Canninghill Square. High-rise building in Singapore, I did some research, okay? Take note, ladies and gentlemen, everybody help me type in 180 meters. No need to go and remember 179.95. Everybody type in 180 meters. So what's the meaning behind 180 meters? Okay, so I give you some reference. We have got Marina Bay that you guys are familiar with, dual residence, MBFC, and probably even like Suntec City. Okay, so in short, you just need to remember, right, this visual aid that I provide you. 194 meters for MBS, MBFC 192, right? Dual 185, Suntec City 181. Okay, and take note, we are 180 meters. Okay, if you ask me, they are all skyscraper, super high. Okay, and most of them are in the CBD area, and to have a skyscraper at Clarke, this is really, really rare. Okay, 180 meters. So this is the way they come with the external connection to the greeneries, and also they do consider how the residents now will have to internally connect with one another, right, within the development itself. That's why they link it with this sky bridge. At which level, anybody? Sky bridge is at which level? Come on. Sky bridge, which level? All right, you guys remember, Sky bridge is at level 24, right? So not only they think about how you guys going to move about within the development, okay, views are also important, right? A lot of time you pay a little bit higher because you have got spectacular view. So if you look at this concept, okay, this architect actually considered the different view from different building itself, right? So here you actually have got view from level 23, level 24, and level 45, right? So potentially you are going to look out from all these different terraces, okay, that going to offer you different kind of view within Canninghill Piers. And this is a little bit more cheap, okay, in terms of the facade inspiration. I'll try my best to share with you what I hear from the architect, okay? So Canninghill Piers is actually inspired by this gridded fabric, okay? Your cloth, your fabric, right? So if you understand, if you go deeper into understanding fabric, the language of this is more towards the horizontal, okay, and vertical element, okay, that you have that are used to cover up, okay, and conceal and showcase the different part of Canninghill Piers. All right, so this draping effect, if you can see, this forms a very natural kind of facade that they want to bring out, okay, a connection between residents within the project and also invite the pedestrians into Canninghill Piers. Okay, so this is one illustration, right? So this draping effect that you see at the level 1, okay, when I talk about draping effect, I talk about this thing from the lower to the higher. Okay, so to the architect, this thing is very welcoming. Okay, it's like opening the entrance, the door to invite, okay, people into this Canninghill Square and Canninghill Piers. Another perspective, okay, and you see this draping effect, ladies, when you can drape your cloth, right, your clothes, right, you actually form a very nice pattern, all right? And not only that, this sky terrace, okay, they're gonna put in this pool for you to enjoy the Singapore River view. Okay, and it's throughout. Later when I go to the some developments that this architect ever done before, you realize that there's pretty much a couple of similarity on how they design and how they come up with all these concepts when doing all these skyscraper and iconic buildings. Okay, somehow or rather, okay, this also brings out the modernity within the development, okay, and also help to conceal your aircon ledges and also your balcony in Canninghill Piers. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you are still following me, I want you to sit up now and take note of this, because there's this facade security screening restriction, okay, towards Istana side, and this will be happening at block 1, right, 140 above sea level. So I did a calculation. I don't have the specific from developer. If I'm not wrong, they are like 35-story, 30-story and above. It might be affected with this screening, right? So this horizontal and vertical language element that we have, okay, that covers up somehow or rather helps to conceal, okay, this facade security screening. Okay, so anyway, you are tall enough, if you look straight, you will still enjoy a good view. Public realm concept at level 1. So first and foremost, pedestrian, okay, or shoppers, you must be able to walk from all direction, northeast, southwest, and also the podium itself. If you realize this is where the bus stop is. For car coming into drop off, okay, Canninghill Piers, they have carefully thought of it. So you can actually have a drop off here, Tan Thai Place, or you can drop off at Clarke Road. Okay, later I'm going to show you. In terms of level 2, they're going to have this courtyard area for the shoppers to walk about. Can you see? Right, so they're going to walk about here. Okay, and also people coming from Odd Bridge, they can walk inside and proceed up to have their shopping experience. Level 3, take note, level 3 is only for the residents. Okay, only residents can access to level 3. And somehow or rather, you realize this level 3, okay, forms a shelter for the shoppers at level 2. Okay, so even if it is raining, don't worry, you will still have a very good shopping experience at level 2 and level 1. Another perspective, okay, this is the draping effect that the developer is trying to introduce into Canninghill Piers, right? Even for the bridge, they're trying to have this good connection between the 2 tall towers. And also here, I think this is really spectacular. At the Sky Bridge, you get to enjoy Marina Bay view. And at different parts of the tall buildings, okay, this is at level 45. They call it the green views. Somehow or rather, you will experience greenery, very nice landscaping. And at level 23 and level 24, you get to experience different kind of greeneries. Right, same thing just now, highlighting to you the hill-to-hill approach, okay, from here. So same thing, they're trying to integrate the river to the park, right? So they're gonna put in different kind of communal space, okay, that you can read it later on at different level. And this is at level 1, right? So they're gonna put in different kind of trees, the low-lying ones and the small little trees here and there. Okay, I want to bring to your attention Guys, this is the promenade area. If you are visiting Canninghill in the next 1 to 2 months, okay, we actually have got road here, okay, whereby vehicles at the moment can still come to this part of Canninghill Piers. Later on, when the construction come, they will close off all these things, okay, they will put into pavement for pedestrian walking. And this one will have got direct access and the direct view of the Singapore River. Level 2, this is the courtyard area. So there will be a lot of greeneries because this is a BCA project, BCA Green Award project. So there will be a lot of flowers, greenery done by the landscaper. Okay, some facilities that you probably can go through. Okay, something I thought it is quite nice to have for this project, Canninghill Piers. We do have this running track here. Can you see? Right, which is here, outdoor jogging track. Right, if you don't want, you can always run along Singapore River. And this is how the play area will look like at level 3. They call it the Canninghill Garden, a lot of greeneries. Okay. At level 24, they call it the Canninghill Club. So you guys can go through, but I think the highlight will be the Sky Oasis, which is this one. Okay, number 10 to 14, which are all focusing here. Right, so go early if you are the residents there. Then they also have got this lap pool where people running inside the gym. Okay, this is the gym, right? Okay, you can see people swim while you are running. You got more motivation. Okay, and this is how it looks like. Okay, and this is the running track. Can you see the running track? Sky Gourmet level 24, right? This is how the function room will look like. Very heavily renovated, okay, with this super long table, potentially can seat like 20 to 30 guests. Right, so just now I show you this lap pool at level 24. Okay, in front of you, this is the gym. Okay, guys, no need to do your print screen because we are going to send this to you. Okay, at level 24, we also do have this flexi lounge, right? You can come here and work if you want to. Okay, so instead of working from home, you can come to level 24. They call it the flexi lounge, where your residential hosts will be here as well. Okay, they also put in flexi pods, right, for you to do what? Anybody can guess? Flexi pod, what can you do with all these flexi pods? You go into this room, what do? You do your meeting, right? You do your webinar, right? You do your Zoom, right? So you buy Canninghill Piers already, you work harder. Okay, after you work so hard, meditation room is something you need to come here. Hey, not KTV lah, just now that room not KTV, you don't sing karaoke there, all right? Okay, I think it has been a while. I see a developer putting in massage chair, right? Massage chair into this meditation room at level 24. I think once in a while, go there, enjoy the facilities. Okay, give yourself a good 20 minutes massage before you continue your Zoom meeting is what we should do. If not, sometimes all of us work too hard. Okay, at level 45, we have got now Canninghill Sky. So this is where your function room is. Can you see your function room? Right, your function room, etc. And of course, a lot of greenery. And this probably will be the place whereby you will host your visitors, your friends, and you do your birthday celebration, anniversary celebration. Okay, and this is also the level that you can showcase the unobstructed MBS view and the city skyline to your friends and relatives. And they will be very, very proud of you if you own a unit at Canninghill Piers. Okay, renowned architect, Bragg Ingels Group. Okay, in short, BIG, right? If you are still following me, can you just type BIG, Bragg Ingels Group? Okay, this young chap okay, in his 40s now, right? He actually founded this Bjarke Ingels group back in 2005 in Denmark. Okay, he's the founding partners, right? From then, he has moved on to set up his office in New York, London, Barcelona, and recently China, Shenzhen. Okay, very established, right? Let me just quickly show you his design concept and some of the iconic building that this young chap has done. Okay, so if you do wear a AP watch, okay, this is the AP office, right? So that they actually built. So you realize so the draping effect comes to many of his iconic building that he ever built before. Okay, and this is in Singapore, right? This is in fact the first development that he has done. And Bjarke Ingels Group actually made his name because of this 8 house in Denmark, because a figure of 8. Okay, like me, 8 is my favorite number. And Via 57 West in New York is also another project that he made his name. So this project is something that those who are into architecture, you will definitely recognize these 2 buildings. Okay, and I'm truly impressed with this Lego bottom right. Wow, I think you have already reached another level of architect if you can build a Lego house. How many of you think this colorful Lego house is amazing? Can you just give me a yes inside the chat group, right? Okay, Capital Spring is another skyscraper that Bjarke Ingels Group, okay, have done it for CapitaLand as well, 280 meters. So they do have track records in Singapore. So this is something that I want everybody to remember. So if you don't remember, just remember this thing called the 𝒞𝓢𝑃𝓃𝓃𝓃 car park. Last time when you go to CBD, okay, at least for me, this is the only place that will park because it offers you the cheapest parking. Okay, so the previous 𝒞𝓢𝑃𝓃𝓃𝓃, and yesterday I managed to took some photos, okay, at this Capital Spring coming to TOP, right? This is the building. Every time from the CBD driving towards Marina Bay, you will definitely drive past this Capital Spring. Okay, you see they also do offer this draping effect, right? Draping effect. Okay, project floor plans is something that I want to share with you. So just pay a little bit of attention. First and foremost, you need to take note, we have got different kind of unit mix for many of your different customers. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 bedrooms. Not forgetting our 4 very exclusive sky suites and the one and only super penthouse. All right. So if you have got customers looking at sky suites and also super penthouse, do reach out to our leadership team. Okay. And take note, 75%, right? 75% of the unit mix are made up of 1 to 2 bedroom. Okay, and the remaining 25%, the 3 to 5 bedroom. Okay, this is the clearest elevation chart that I have. Okay, the moment I receive a new one, I will send it to you guys. Okay, but I just want you, okay, especially the taggers who are listening, to just probably break this development into 3 different parts for you to easily remember. So at block 5, okay, you have got this low rise 24-story, right? Okay, this is the first one, A, that you need to remember. Okay, at the 48-story tower, which is block 1, I want you to break them into the 2 different parts. Okay, because this will be the B that you need to remember, and also C you need to remember. If you are selling the high rise, I want you to know, and I want to remind you, this is the level 24 that creates a separation between your B and C. Why do I say that? You need to differentiate B and C because you realize the color difference. So there will be different unit mix, okay? Because we've got 700 units here. So I probably need you to spend more time going through this elevation chart to go through the unit mix distribution. so that you will not be confusing when you present to your customers. Okay, so remember A, B, then C. No need to remember this D lah. All right, you got buyer, you just call us. No need to remember. Okay, developer also provide us this, okay, into different level 4 to 7, level 8 to 23. When I got a clearer image, I will quickly send it to you. Unit floor plan. Okay, I have got 4 plans here, okay, that will be showcased inside the show flat. If you look at this 1+ study, right, this is where the main entrance will be. Once you come in, okay, you'll be greeted by this open concept kitchen, and you also have got a study here, right? So if you ask me, CDL recently have got this development, well, this layout is very, very similar. Okay, why do I say that? Because at well, they also provide you this extendable, okay, dining area. So when you proceed, you actually will be greeted by this very nice balcony and living space here, okay, whereby a lot of the residents will spend a lot of their time. And also this master is en suite to this master bath, right? So when you use, you got to lock 2 doors, right? Here and here. Okay, very squarish layout, not much of a wasted space if you ask me. Layout number 2, 2+ study. This is probably one layout where I felt will be highly sought after. Take note, 861 square feet. Very nice size for 2-bedroom plus study. Okay. Potentially customers, even when you have got a helper, this is one layout, okay, for a small family to consider, right? Because 2-bedroom, usually we realize that we don't have a helper's room. Okay, so if you are a young parent with probably like 1 kid, okay, your kid can sleep here, the parents will sleep here, your helper will sleep here. Okay, so potentially study can be converted into a bedroom for your helper. Okay, when you come in, you are greeted with this open concept kitchen, okay, en suite for the master, right? En suite for the master. And I find it very nice to have this balcony space that links the living room towards the master, which I don't see for a lot of 2-bedrooms. And this is the kind of project when you buy, you would want to enjoy the balcony space. Okay, if you agree with me and you are a balcony lover, can you just type 1 inside the group chat? Balcony lovers. And I felt the millennials, okay, the 年轻人 today, they love balcony more than the older generation of buyers. All right. Okay, the cool white and the misty black is the choice, okay, for the 1 and 2-bedroom that you have. So what developer is going to provide you? Of course, the integrated basin, the pull-out table. Take note, this is only for your 1-bedroom, right, or your plus study. Okay, so if you don't know what is this, okay, go to well, you can take a look. Okay, if I'm not wrong, they are going to provide something very similar that can hold up to 80 kg. 80 kg is I say one, they never say. Okay, but I believe CDL will provide something very similar. And this not only forms a dining area that can be concealed, right? This also forms another working space, right? Because you are buying a 1-bedroom or 1+ study, it is important to have a table whereby you can work, do your Zoom, do your webinar, hold your meeting. Okay, so this is the pull-out table that you will be provided if you are buying the 1-bedroom or 1+ study. Okay, moving on to the 3-bedroom premium, I want to highlight to you there will be this private lift, okay, for this 3-bedroom premium, which is here, private lift. Once you come out of your private lift, you are greeted with this very spacious living and dining area. And immediately you look out, okay, you have got view here. And if you turn to your right, you have got this very comfortable, I felt is a very nice U-shaped kitchen, right, which is here. And the helper's room and helper's toilet is tucked at one corner behind your lift shelf. And of course, this is your service lift. Okay, this is your service lift whereby just in case there's a breakdown in your private lift, there will be another service lift, okay, or your delivery, your food panda, your grab will all come from the service lift. And full privacy to the 3-bedroom, okay, bedroom 2, which is ensuite directly to the bathroom. Okay, bedroom 3 is here and your master is here. It's all tucked at one corner. And if you realize, if you look at the floor plan, you have got a 270-degree view, okay, for this 3-bedroom master, which is very, very, very nice. Four-bedroom premium is probably the last show flat unit that we have. Okay, same thing. We have got private lift. Of course, this one comes with an even more generous living room. Once you come out of your private lift, you are greeted by your very spacious dining and super long. If I'm not wrong, this will probably be at least like 6 to 7 meters. Let me get back to you. Okay, and with a very nice frontage. All right, so 4-bedroom premium already. Trust me, they'll give you the best view, okay, that we can have. And the bedroom, because you have got 4 bedroom, okay, one is actually the junior master, right, which is tucked on the left-hand side of this show flat, okay, ensuite. So this is very suitable for families whereby they are staying with their parents, the old parents, okay, the granny's room, so to speak. Or if you do host a lot of friends coming from overseas, this would probably be a guest room, okay? You give them one junior master. Okay, then the rest of the family members, the little kids, you can now come to bedroom 4 and bedroom 3, and the master is here. Same thing, 4-bedroom premium, you enjoy a 270 degrees view. And something to take note, okay, you got your long bath here, right? Your long bath is here. Okay, whereby the 3-bedroom premium, okay, from I see comparing the show flat floor plan, you don't have a long bath, and 4-bedroom you do have. And this size is super highly sought after. And in this location, if you are familiar, this is the size that will always make you the most money, okay, for own stay or for investment, okay, the 3 and 4 bedrooms. Okay, 3, 4, 5 bedroom, opulent brown and modern gray is what you will have, okay, for 3, 4, 5 bedroom. Okay, this is something super unique, okay, solely for this 3-bedroom premium. I repeat, only 3-bedroom premium. Don't anyhow quote your customer. Okay, something that I've not seen for a while, because we get to understand that probably the residents here will like to enjoy their time in their balcony. So we decided to, the developer decided to do this breakfast table. If you can see this high chair here, okay, on a Sunday morning, right? Yourself or your spouse probably can make some good breakfast, okay, or you can order McDonald's breakfast also can, right? You enjoy sitting at the balcony while enjoying the view, okay, with your orange juice and hash brown. Master bath, right? So 2 choice, okay, this is for the 1 and 2 bedroom, this is for the 3, 4 and 5. I write it down just in case all of you cannot see, just a difference a little bit here and there in terms of color and the provision provided for master. Common bath, okay, this is how it will look like for all units type. Master bathroom wardrobe, okay, and this is the accessory, okay, deck that will the pull out, okay, for your accessories, for your perfume, for your necklace if you have. And this is a reflective glass door that act as a mirror, okay, if you don't open it, right? Because when you open it, there will be light behind, then it will be no longer a mirror. Okay, common bedroom wardrobe, this is how it will look like. Okay, it comes with motion sensor, LED light inside as well. Fittings brand, okay, Lufen, Jessie from Italy, Tech from Germany. So they are all branded stuff that developer will be providing you. The Dietrich Miele will be the fittings and appliance brand, okay, for Canninghill Piers, for the fridge to the washer dryer to the cooker hood and cooker hob. Okay, residential host, residential services is what CDL will be providing. Okay, CDL pride themselves better than the concierge. That's why they call it residential services. Okay, we don't provide concierge, we provide residential services, and they are called the residential hosts. So what will this, okay, how will this add value to the residents and to your buyers? They will actually have got this welcome and assistant that will help you coordinate all your transport, visitor, assistant, moving in, moving out, okay, loan of wheelchair. And if you are staying there, your pool, gym, tower services, your facilities, reservation, okay, and you can also ask them to probably curate and help you in your events, right? In terms of service requests, you can get them to book your hotel, restaurants, right? Laundry, housekeeping, private chef, caterers, okay, take care of your kittens and your doggies, your pet care, grooming services, mail, courier services, handyman, and of course, pest control. This is the services that CDL is going to bring it to you. Is everybody okay so far? It has been 1 hour since Zach is talking. If you are okay, can you just type okay? A lot of information, right? So much information. So I really need you after tonight's webinar, please go through again, right? 700 units. You guys got to be really ready, spend more time committing to this project and go through the slides. Okay, so I want you to take note, because this street pedestrian and vehicle access, there's two ways. Okay, if you come from River Valley Road, first you turn into this Tan Thai place that I circle. Okay, this is probably the first potential drop off the visitors can have. Okay, this is the drop off number 1, right? So just in case you miss this drop off, right, you can turn into Clarke, which I now circle. Okay, comes to drop off number 2. So if you are familiar with Clarke now today, right, you realize this part that I mark X is currently the road. This will be blocked off. This will be blocked off. No more car in future will be accessible through here, right? It will be just pedestrian walking. People from Singapore River, okay, can walk into Canninghill Piers, can walk into Canninghill Square. Okay, if you are coming here for your retail therapy, let me tell you, you must remember to turn in here. Okay, sorry, turn in here. Okay, can you see? This will bring you to B2, where your parking is. All right, if you are following me so far, can you type B2? Okay, visitors will go into B2. If you are the resident, you buy a unit here, okay, you take a parking lot, you will now go to B3 and B4, which is the second entrance here. Okay, this is 1 and this is 2. Okay, I hope I'm clear so far, right? Because this is really important. We need to share with customer about this information, the vehicle access. Okay, and B1, MRT and pedestrian shopping access. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, we are really proud to tell you that there will be direct access, okay, from Canninghill Piers. Okay, so after you come down to your basement, whether is it block 5 or block 1, you will walk this direction, and this is Fort Canning MRT. Okay, direct access. And if you realize there will be all these movers lot along, so whoever doing loading, unloading, it will all be done at B1. Visitors go B2, just now all of you all type B2. Okay, all the loading, unloading, everything will be at B1. Okay, B1 is also meant for pedestrian, okay, who wants to link themselves from Canninghill towards the MRT station. Okay, B2 to B4 is where we park, right? B2 for visitor, B3, B4 for residents. Okay, and the number of lots, okay, is stated very clearly here: handicap lots and also your bicycle lot. I repeat again, your residents, your dear buyers, okay, you guys will park here, B3 and B4. Okay, some green features, smart home that will be provided. Wow, they are going to throw in a lot of green features and smart home, right? As usual, CDL always do that. Okay, first and foremost, they break them into different kind of design concept, the passive design, active design, residential design. To cut the long story short, I think I just summarized. Okay, first and foremost, all the buildings that we have, we try to minimize direct west sun facade. So all the units or most of the units will not be affected. Okay, in terms of the active design, what you need to take note is that you do have got these energy saving lightings, okay, fixture and control, right? Rainwater harvesting to water the plants. So this irrigation system and water feature will be provided so that we save water, right? So that hopefully the maintenance fee will be very, very low as possible for your buyers. Okay, and of course in terms of the residential unit design, you realize that of course in terms of the paint, they use this for healthier indoor air quality. All your air conditioning, they give you 5 ticks, right? 5 ticks. So I better draw 5 ticks. 1 2 3 4 5 5 ticks. Aircon, water efficient features, fittings, and I think this is really important. Dedicated recycling pneumatic chutes, okay, recycling chutes, okay, will be available, and so on and so forth. So I'm not going to go through this. So when you receive our slide, what you need to take note, remember Canninghill Piers will be having this BCA Green Mark Gold Plus, right? So that we are very water efficient, energy efficient, okay, when building this high rise. Okay, total 25 smart home features, okay, that 12 within the residential units itself, 1 CCTV, 3 smart feature along common area, 8 features in your mobile app, okay, 1 live calling app. Okay, when we receive further details, we will update you how is it really going to happen. Okay, and of course, a lot of development has already be using apps. Okay, but I somehow rather, I just felt this development, they give a little bit more than what other developers are giving. Okay, smart motion sensor. Okay, I think this is really important. Only when there's movement, then the light probably will turn on. Then smart speaker, okay, smoke detector, so on and so forth. Okay, and common area, they try to do this touchless. Okay, if you have seen at other developments, okay, no need to touch it. You can manage to go inside the lift or use your mobile app to do some reservation. Okay, 5G and Wi-Fi 6 is something that you're going to bring to Canninghill Piers. Okay, 5G is like 10 to 100 times faster than 4G. So that's how fast it's going to be. And they're going to bring it to you Wi-Fi 6, right? So Wi-Fi 6 is about 2.5 times faster than Wi-Fi 5. Okay, so moving forward, all your webinar, Zoom shouldn't have any lag. Shouldn't have any lag when you do it at their flexi pods and their flexi lounge. Pandemic hygiene provision, okay, a touchless experience is what we want the residents to go through. Okay, you can use your mobile app, okay, to register your visitor. They will then receive a QR code, okay, for their easy access. You can also register their car plate number when they reach the gantry. The gantry will scan their unique car plate number and will open up the gantry for their access. Okay, so this is really high touch experience, if you ask me, that I think all buyers would like to bring to their friends and relatives. Okay, more high touch experience in terms of the lift disinfection, purifying, contactless lift call, okay, lift access app. Okay, you guys can read when you receive the slides. Okay, just in case you are first time into integrated development, okay, first and foremost, to be classified or so-called integrated development, you must be mixed use. You have got hotel, you have got service apartment, and also residential. Not only that, you must provide connectivity like direct access to bus interchange, or in our context, MRT station. Okay, so to be classified integrated is not easy in Singapore. Okay, so these are some of the famous integrated projects that we have in Singapore, right? So probably you guys can take note of Midtown Modern, Warwick, Orchard Residence, Marina One, okay, Woodley that we're still selling, Eden, right, and also South Beach, just some of them. Of course, I believe most of them or all of them are our marketing projects. Okay, if you can do a print screen to this and probably share with your customer why is it important to make a show flat reservation with you as soon as possible, because this is probably more limited than freehold property, guys. Okay, let me repeat to you, integrated projects in Singapore is probably more limited than freehold project because, okay, there's only 2.4% of the total housing stock that can call themselves integrated developments, right? 2.4% only, right? So some advantage will be the transport connection, okay, commuting convenience, and with this convenience and connection, it will bring a lot more vibrancy, right? So the younger generation, the millennials, will love it a lot. Okay, with that, you will boost your investment, boost the demand, and bring up your property prices. Okay, some central region luxury homes, okay, take note that we realize when we do research, they usually command a 10 to 18% premium, okay, when it is launched. So integrated project always sell at a premium. Reputable developers is something that you can highlight to your buyers as well, because this time we have got the two big boys in Singapore, okay, CapitaLand and CDL, jointly 50-50 JV doing this high-rise project. Okay, CapitaLand, of course, ERA is very familiar with. They have got more than 1,000 different properties in 250 cities, 38 countries. I mean, all these credential accolades is really, really remarkable. Okay, and I believe you guys are still marketing their project, like One Pearl Bank is really, really nice. Sengkang Grand integrated project, right? They have done Deleden, Canninghill mixed development, integrated again, Orchard Residence integrated. So I tell you this is because this is not the first time they are running or developing an integrated project for CapitaLand. They have got so much experience in all these iconic buildings. So I also do have a chance to work with CDL. So a lot of us are also very famous. Every one of us know that they are very famous for this BCA award. Okay, they are very into the green mark buildings. Okay, and I mean, few years ago, they do get this Guinness World Record, okay, for tree house development back in 2014, whereby they developed this largest vertical garden. Okay, some projects, notable projects like New Futura, okay, Novel 18, we're still selling, Gramercy Park, fully sold, St. Regis, all the high-end projects. House on Handy at Dhoby Ghaut, okay, South Beach and Boulevard 88. So also not the first time they are collaborating and not the first time these two developers are doing integrated project. Okay, thank you for staying with me thus far. Because you are staying with me, okay, I'm going to give you some good news, okay? If you want some good news, can you just type yes inside the chat group? Wow, I catch my breath for a while. Okay, still okay, got another 40 minutes to go. Bear with it, 40 minutes. Okay, just kidding, not 40 minutes. Very quickly, I'm going to end this, okay? Okay, so I want to touch a little bit on Clarke Quay, guys, because you see, if you want to buy Canninghill Piers, you don't only buy the development, you want to buy the environment, you want to buy Singapore River, you want to buy also, okay, the potential of Fort Canning, okay, here, what it can bring to you for your family. And if you look at this location, a lot of you probably will be very familiar, okay, there's so many amenities. You look at this, like the restaurant, the one in orange, right? So there's many restaurants, and we understand this part of Singapore seriously don't look like Singapore. Okay, you have got high-rise building, low-rise apartment, you have got hotel, you have got warehouses, okay, you have got shopping podium here and there. Okay, of course, first and foremost, Singaporeans, especially when you talk about food, okay, this is probably one place when you have got visitors that comes to Singapore. Clarke Quay is one place that you and me would like to showcase to our friends. Why? Because when you bring them there, you realize that there's many food options, okay? Not only F&B, there's also entertainment. So take note, Canninghill Square, right? Canninghill Square will be operated by Capital Mall. Okay, how many of you agree with me that Capital Mall, okay, is the undisputed best retail operator? If you agree with me, can you just type yes inside the chat group? There's no other operator that can fight Capital Mall in Singapore, right? And this is something that I want you to highlight to your customers when they buy Canninghill Piers. So you will make sure you have got the best, okay, shopping experience, okay, when you go down to the retail mall. 2 MRT station is something that you can shout out to your potential buyers. Okay, before I talk about the MRT station, this is the river taxi that I want to share with you. Do you know, okay, there's this river taxi that links you from Esplanade to Boat Quay, right, to Clarke Quay, to Clemenceau, to Robertson Quay. Right, remember when I did the project Riviere, we took this $5, I pay with my EZ-Link card, right? Okay, we tour the Singapore River. And this is the one development when your colleagues ask you, how do you come to work at MBFC? Okay, you can tell them, I take river taxi here. 我坐船来做工的. Okay, how many project or condominiums in Singapore you can 坐船去做工? Don't have, right? Not many lah. I mean, this is the probably the station, the jetty is directly below you. Okay, you can take this river taxi to work at MBFC. Okay, they has recently reopened, right? And this thing has been there, and this is our heritage. Okay, because they have been cruising since 1987, and this will continuously be our tourist attraction. Okay, our Singapore cruise, river cruise. And this is what you will get to experience. Okay, Clarke Quay is here towards the right hand side. You will go one round towards Marina Bay and then come back. Okay, supported by 2 MRT stations, 2 different lines. Why is it important, right? Because some of the developments, they got 2 MRT stations, but they only have got 1 single line. Okay, Canninghill Square, you have got 2 MRT stations supporting you, yet you have got 2 different MRT lines. One is the northeast line, one is the downtown line. Okay, one is directly below, one is few minutes walk away. So if you can see Canninghill, okay, we are here. Through this northeast line, you can probably your friends, or you can visit your parents in the northeastern part of Singapore, right? And you can even go to Harbourfront, right? Through the downtown line, you can go to work. Marina MBFC is here. Just a few stops away, you can reach your workplace. And if you want to go to different parts of Singapore, you realize that you have got multiple interchange, okay, that there's like 1 to 3 stops away, like the Dhoby Ghaut, Chinatown, they are all interchange. Outram Park, Little India is also interchange. Downtown line, you have got 1 stop to Chinatown, and a few more stops, you will reach the downtown core area, Bayfront Promenade area. 6 stops, you can reach City Hall Bugis area, whereby you have got another interchange. So if you are living at Canninghill Piers, the good thing is it brings you to all parts of Singapore through MRT. And this is the basement one that when you visit Canninghill Piers, and I want every of my taggers especially, okay, to go to the MRT station. Even though I know you drive, you must go to the basement. This is potentially, and I think this is the only way we can connect ourselves to the MRT station. This place will be open up. Okay, if you see, I marked them in blue, basement pedestrian link to Fort Canning MRT. Okay, I'm taking this photo from the MRT side. So when the building is done, I believe MRT and Fort Canninghill Piers, they will open up this entrance. Go and take a look exactly where is this. Because our show floor is very near to the site, so I encourage you, if you need to bring customers to the MRT station, you better know where is this place. Okay, coming to the last part of my investment upside, very quickly I will go through, right? A lot of agents have been asking me to ask me about the price. Seriously, I do not have the price of Canninghill Piers. The nearest reference that I can bring to you, to your attention, will be Midtown Modern. As you all know, during the first weekend of launch, it was an incredible result if you ask me for Central Region Bugis development. 𝒞𝒂 sells 60% during the launch weekend. So far, a few days ago, I checked, they have sold 70%, which is 396 units. Okay, amazing result. Considering they don't have Singapore River, they don't have Fort Canning, if you agree with me, they still can sell 60%, right? So amazing result because there's they are just shop houses and high rise surrounding Midtown Modern. Okay, let me just showcase to you 1 bedroom at Midtown Modern. Why? Because I want all Canninghill Piers teammates to take reference from this project. If you want the entry price, you want to know the starting price, take reference from this 409 square feet selling at Midtown Modern. Okay, they are selling at how much per square foot? Typically $3,200 to $3,400 per square foot. And this is the price that people wants to buy and manage to sell 60% over the first weekend. Okay, guys, let me tell you something. Sometimes your customer have already accepted this price. Okay, so if you are the consultant out there, you must accept the price as well. The price point in the whole of Singapore, whether you are OCR, RCR, or CCR, has already reached another level, if you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, in terms of quantum, if you can see, it starts from how much? 1.3 million, okay, to 1.5 million thereabout, okay, for this quantum. Okay, this is for the 1 bedroom. And you look at this pricing that I got 3 months ago, okay, when we are doing this slide for Midtown Modern. Why I didn't want to update is because price has already increased. I didn't want to update you the latest price. I don't want to scare you, but just 3 months ago, 2 bedroom is already selling at $3,200 per square foot. If I'm not wrong, it's already taken. Entry price about 2 million. 1 bedroom at that point in time, okay, it's about 3,200, and you can see this quantum 1.4 million. If you can buy Bugis, Midtown Modern, without Singapore River, without Fort Canning view, okay, not so high, not going up to as high as 180 meters, 48 levels, okay, and you are still willing to pay 1.4 million. Okay, this gives us a very good benchmark how developers should price Canninghill. Okay, I repeat again, I do not have the pricing, but trust me, okay, follow the reference of Midtown Modern. I think you will not be too far away. And just within 2.5 meters, kilometers away from Canninghill Piers, right? So I want you to bring your attention, I want to bring the attention to the white color average per square foot. Okay, some notable comparable projects, okay, within 2.5 kilometers, like New Futura, they are 3,007 per square foot. Gramercy Park about 3,001. Okay, Ritz-Carlton 3,006. Okay, Integrated Orchard 3,000. Avinia Freehold 3,001. Okay, on the right hand side, okay, you have got Boulevard 88 3,006. Midtown Bay, right? South Beach about 3,003. Eden also at District 6 3,001, and of course another super high rise residential Warwick Residence 3,004 in Tanjong Pagar. If they can transact this price, okay, what do you think, okay, developers should sell? Can everybody just type in your point of view? How much do you think CDR will price when you have got Singapore River and you have got greenery view of Fort Canning? Everybody just type in your pricing per square foot. Okay, how much per square foot do you think CDL will sell, taking into consideration whatever investment updates that I have showcased to you so far? Wow, ERA agents are very, very confident, except for Dennis. I don't know the per square foot, like I say, Dennis might be right, okay, but majority of you, okay, is it because you listen to my webinar, you think we can sell 3,003, 3,005? I am super proud of you guys. Okay, give yourself a pat on your back. Well done, 3,003, 3,005. Okay, if you can do the presentation that I have to you, to your customer, I think selling 3,003, 3,005, we have no problem. All right, so 1 month, 1.5 months to go before we launch. Okay, just keep it up. The leadership team will be here to support you. And if you really want to compare, there's only 3 projects. I want all ERA agents to compare Canninghill Piers with. Okay, only 3 projects that you need to remember in mind. You want to compare with South Beach Residences. If you want to compare with Orchard Residences, right? If you want to compare, you compare with the tallest residential called 𝒞𝒂𝓃 Residences. These are only the 3 notable projects comparable to Canninghill Piers if you ask me, right? And therefore, with these 3 developments, I bring you the number of transactions, and I want you to pay attention to the transaction in terms of per square foot. Okay, so if you can see, of course, 𝒞𝒂𝓃 Residences, they are selling like 3,003 to 3,004, right? Somewhere here. Same thing for South Beach, probably about 3,003 per square foot, right? Probably the older Orchard residence, okay, probably about 3,001 per square foot. So I think if you take the average, if you want to sell Canninghill Piers, I believe a lot of you are right, about $3,300 per square foot. In this case, 3,340 per square foot is what potentially you can benchmark if you are selling Canninghill Piers. Show your customers this slide. Let them know that, okay, these are the projects that we want to compare ourselves with, and CDL CapitaLand wants to compare ourselves with. Okay, in terms of rentability, if you are buying the majority of the 75%, 1 or 2 bedrooms, probably rental returns, rental is important. Okay, what I want you to remember is about $7 per square foot, if you can help me remember. Okay, if you are still listening to me, can you just type $7.50 inside the chat group? $7.50. Okay, just now I bring to your attention the sale price, about 3,003, 3,004. If we want to benchmark, okay, we will use the slide to showcase. Rental returns, I want you all to take this benchmark, okay, potentially 7,005 based on these 3 projects, 𝒞𝒂𝓃, South Beach, and Orchard Residence. And you see, they do experience a very healthy sum of rental transactions, means people love staying in integrated projects. If you want to go into further details, we zoom into 500 meters within Canninghill Piers. These are some transactions that we get to see. Okay, and of course, if you want to quote $8 to $13, by all means go and quote, but not necessary. You continue to quote your $7.50, which holds the majority. Okay, in this slide that I show you, they are all 500 meters from us. Why do I take reference from Canninghill Piers? Because we are on top of the MRT station, and they are not. If they are not on top of the MRT station and still can potentially hit the high side of $8 to even $12, $13, if you can see here, imagine when we TOP, we will potentially take away all the tenants from these high rental returns. All right, so this is the high rental in terms of per square foot and quantum that we are looking at for 500 meters from Canninghill Piers. And these are some very healthy transactions. You can see a lot of tenants love this vicinity. Okay, in terms of per square foot, within 500 meters, they are not integrated. They are $5. Just now we are $7.50. All right, and if you zoom in, okay, this is $5.30 for 1 bedroom, $5.10 for the 2 bedroom. Okay, even though 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, typically buyers will buy Canninghill Piers for own stay, but sometimes they will want to rent it out for the first few years before they move in. Okay, so if you need to quote them, you can show them these slides. $4 plus per square foot. Okay, I have come to almost the end of my presentation. If you have not been listening to me for the past 90 minutes, this is the last chance you can listen up. All right, everybody sit up. I hope you are still as energized, as full of energy like Zach, sitting at home. First, you need to take note. The first summary that you need to bring to your attention will be, we are a luxury brand new integrated development. Okay, integrated with 21-story Moxie Hotel, 20-story service residence, and 2-story commercial podium run by CapitaLand. And this is really, really important. Okay, rare dual frontage of the hill and Singapore River. Tallest building along Singapore River. Remember, we are 180 meters, right? Okay, supported by 2 MRT stations, which is Clarke Quay and Fort Canning. I have shown you 4 different project floor plans, right? That will be the only floor plans that I have at the moment. And these floor plans will be the show flat unit, okay, when it is ready. Green features and smart home is what a developer wants to bring to you. Project design concept, okay, Bjarke Ingels Group. Just now, I hope I have elaborated correctly. As much as I see the video so many times, the architect briefing, okay, this is something I felt very special. Reputable developer, CDL and CapitaLand. Renowned architect, Bjarke Ingels Group, in short, BIG. Okay, high rentability because we are integrated. Okay, surrounding us, we don't have too many new developments. And I believe when we TOP, a lot of tenants surrounding Fort Canning, okay, or even Clarke Quay will then move over to Canninghill Piers. Huge potential upside. If you can buy only one property, I strongly encourage you to bring this project to your customers' attention, right? Integrated only have got 2.4% limited stock in Singapore, even rarer than freehold property. Both ideal for investment and own stay, okay, especially to the younger crowd, to the millennials, okay, for probably people who have made some money from the tech industry, they will love to stay in this location. All right, estimated launch date will be October 2021. If you okay, pricing just now I have gone through with all of you. Okay, definitely starts from 1/million. Just now, ERA agents quoted 3,003 to 3,005, taking reference from Midtown Modern, right? Martin Modern fully sold already, so this is Midtown Modern. Okay, so this is if your customer asks you to take reference, okay, because we don't have indicative yet, this is the best project that you can push, okay, and relate ourselves with Midtown Modern in Bugis. They don't have Singapore River, they don't have Fort Canning, okay.